Do people remember in 2021 when Trump was praising Fauci and he got booed? And he said, oh, okay. And then he never praised Fauci again. Do people remember also in 2021 when Trump encouraged people to get their booster and he was booed? And he said, oh, okay. Never said anything about it again. And that stuck with me because Trump was testing people. Are you independent enough to think for yourself? Not just when it comes to voting, but he will praise the people. It's not even about him praising them to put them out there. I mean, it sort of is, but he praises them to see if you are aware enough. Are you independent to have a free country? I mean, because it's really the truth. If people are just going to believe the alternative media, then it will be no different than before. And Elon Musk has been stalling a subpoena that the Virgin Islands gave him because of being tied to banking and Jeffrey Epstein and JP Morgan Chase. And Donald Trump posted, well, it was in a news article, and Donald Trump posted the news article in 2022, how at a rally with Sarah Palin in Alaska, he said, Musk is just another bullshit artist. Yet everywhere I go, all the alternative media, Michael Knowles, Patrick, I know I keep bringing this up, but it's important. Because everything is contingent upon you being able to not fall into that trap again. And yet all I see is people, there's a lot of players that want to make you think that Elon Musk is a hero. No, he's not. He also Diddy was an investor into him buying Twitter. He said he was good friends with Diddy. That was before everything came out about Diddy. So this is not somebody that Trump respects. But he needs you to see it. And just like people saw that, yes, at his own rally, they loved Donald Trump, but they didn't support him when it came to praising Fauci. They didn't support him when it came to go get your booster. And he was like, oh, and he never brought it up again. So he will keep praising the people, even going overboard doing it, till you realize if you are going to be the bosses, then you have to start acting like it. You have to stand up and say something. People love Charlie Kirk, yet nobody wants to look at the fact that TikTok is more locked down for the average Americans since Charlie Kirk was able to talk to people at TikTok and not get his videos banned. And nobody's heard about anybody in Washington wanting to ban TikTok. Because back when you and I were in control, TikTok was what people, the average Americans, used. And it was never as bad as it is now. It's horrible now. But Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens, boy, their videos, you could say the same thing they do, and you'll get taken down. Or you'll be shadow banned, period. You think that Charlie Kirk and his Council on National Policy wasn't behind all of that? It served those politicians so that none of your videos went viral. Trump booed at Alabama rally telling supporters to get vaccinated. But I recommend take the vaccines, Trump said. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines. He was booed. I remember it. And he never said it again because he was testing people. And you could tell by his reaction because he was like, oh, okay. Like he was glad. Good. People are paying attention. But now that the election's over, people are just not paying attention, and people are believing the Glenn Becks, the Michael Knowles, and all of these people serve to be the new news media and keep you stupid. And yet people are getting in fights with me, although not a lot of people because I'm so shadow banned. But I mean, I've been doing more leaving in comment sections about, no, I'm sorry, Donald Trump thinks Musk is a bullshit artist. So then you say, well, he wouldn't have given him the Department of Efficiency. Yeah, he gave it to they get this deal that is only going to be 18 months, and I would imagine it's so that it keeps him busy. Most especially Musk, because Musk on top of it is a globalist. So you can't, what Donald Trump has been trying to teach the American people is don't just believe, because I've said this for years now, how people go to rallies and then no matter what that person says, everybody's just like, yeah. The first time I saw that it didn't happen was when it came to this. And people were like, that they loved Donald Trump, but they were like, no. And then he never, ever brought it up again. Because he knew, good, they're awake. But when it comes to Musk, and even some of these other people that are surrounding him. So if you're the boss and you're praising all of this X team around him, well then he's going to do what you say. And so all of those people that were from the mainstream media but are all alternative media now, that were serving the globalists before and are still serving them now, many of them, and as you can tell which ones they are because they praise Elon Musk. How do none of those people, and they all know, Breitbart knows, all of them know, that Elon Musk in 2023 was served a subpoena because of ties to Epstein and J.P. Morgan Chase. And J.P. Morgan Chase was doing these big deals with trafficking girls. And J.P. Morgan knew about it, and yet Elon Musk has been stalling that, not to mention that he's also tied to Diddy. So that's the reason I'm going to get silenced. If I bring up any of those people, any of that X team, Charlie Kirk, and Charlie Kirk did change the way TikTok operates, because my last 4 accounts were never as bad as this one. I mean, like I said, I only use TikTok to upload, because nothing gets seen. That's what Charlie Kirk did, a Republican. A Republican helped to silence the average Americans. They claim they're on your side. They are not. And you can't just go by Donald Trump praising them, because if you're the boss, then it's up to you to say no. So, sorry, my stomach's growling. I haven't eaten. So that's just, it's something, people need to consider, because how much freedom we get is really, it's contingent on the people being aware, not just going and voting and then just, whatever happens. Because otherwise there's no sense to Trump restoring the country, because everybody has just fallen back into the majority of the people. I know there's some people that will never break away from the mainstream media, okay? There is the elderly, that kind of thing, but some elderly. But the fact of the matter is for those that did break away and you see the truth, your job is not done. Just because everybody is believing that Elon Musk, Trump respects him. No, he doesn't. He's known who he is, but he needs you to know who he is. So Donald Trump for a long time has been testing the American people. Are you going to stay awake? So, because the more awake you are and the more you say, no, this isn't a good idea, Trump listens to you. If you praise those people, then you just get more of the same that you had before.